Hello, I want to show you my version of a timer thingy. I don't know if this has been shown before, but this is the first time I have succeeded in creating a 1 second time counter thing, 7-segment counter. So as you can see, it counts seconds, and previously I've made some other ones, but they counted in a multiple of 3 seconds per number. So yeah, I think the circuit back here is actually really simple. This one is a timer that I had to use to make it to get this 1 second thing over here, because the counter thing you see over here, the problem is that when it resets, goes from 9 to 0, it has the problem that it takes about 2 or 3 seconds for it to do so. And obviously you can't do that when you want it to count seconds. Over here I have made a very simple circuit, and if you want me to go in depth with these, yeah, I can make a individual video for how the 7 segments work, how the time over here works. This I will be telling you to make it work with my decoder I made over here. That takes it from a certain amount of on outputs to a single line. As you see, look, then an output mode gets turned on, and then it switches line. But yeah, so I'll just talk a bit about this one over here. So what this is okay, let's just turn it off first. It is not optimal because I want to be able to pause this without without interfering with the loop running over here, and that will be difficult. I have to pause it because when I'm making this little mini game, and then when you lose, it has to freeze this info, and when you push reset, it starts counting over again. So that's another problem that I might try to well, that I'll have to figure out. Meanwhile, there's a chicken. Go away. No. Okay, apparently not. There's a chicken. But anyways, this is a very simple thing. Basically what you have here is, I just made this arsenal edge thing that makes a pulse of exactly 1 second. If you didn't know, this is 0.1 second, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. So basically you have 0.4, 0.4, and whoops, 0.2. So that gives 1 second. And then I have 9 of these 1 second delays here. So that gives you, when the power goes in here, you have a 0 second, and you have a 1, 2, 3 here. There is a 1 second delay until it goes down to 0 again. And that is what you see over here, going into the inputs and the 7-segment display. And then the output over here is actually taken from the 9th position, so when it counts up to 9, a series of, the redstone goes over to the counter over there. So yeah, I pull it from the 9th because then I have some repeaters that I can work with when getting over there. There is some delay, however, in the circuit over here. So there's some delay here. So to make sure that they change in the same time, I just fiddle around with the delay here, and I found, in this example at least, that I would need 0.6 of a delay instead of 1 second delay, and that would make up for the delay in this circuit. So if you have a very long distance to travel using this, you could either, well, go down from 0 and then, I guess, pull it all the way over there using delays, or you could use instant wire, which I won't explain it that much, though I can just quickly show you what it is. damn it, it is it is like this. So so as you can see now, this is powered, and the way when a piston retracts now, as soon as it starts, the millisecond, the microsecond it starts to retract, it no longer powers this. So that means that this instantly turns off, and the way instant wire then works is that then when you get to the maximum length of the redstone here, or earlier, you don't actually have to wait for that obviously, you put another piston, you put a redstone torch and a block, and you continue this way, because this one will instantly power off, instantly pulling this back, instantly powering this line off. And then on the end here you have a output. So as you can see here, I don't know if that actually works. No, it won't. So as you can see here, the only delay that is introduced into this is this delay from this torch. So if I wanted, I could eliminate some delay here, and I could eliminate the other delay over here. So if you need inverting, of course that does introduce some delay, but it is a one-time thing. So no matter how long it is, it will have 0.2 of a delay if you invert it in both ends. That is. So as you can see, while not instantly powering on, it instantly powers off. And that is true no matter how many of these I have. Well, no, not if it goes out where it doesn't render pistons and redstone anymore. And I don't know how far that is. But I just got sidetracked there, and I wasn't supposed to actually show this. Anyways, I did. So if you want, I will explain every part of this, but if you want, what I meant earlier was if you want a tutorial of the stuff, leave a comment telling me that you would definitely want a tutorial, and I will make a tutorial. So when this one sends the signal over here, it goes into this one, which is a monostable circuit, and let's just see, it comes there. The way this works is that when this one gets powered, first it sends a pulse down there, and then a fraction of a second later pushes the piston out. So let's just attach that. Pretty sure just skip 10 seconds there, but doesn't matter. It doesn't really count anything right now. The way this works is that then this gets a 1-tick pulse, and it sends that to all of these pistons, which can then quickly flash up and down again. And then up here you have in this end down here, and now we can see the resetting function too. When it gets to the end, the 10th pulse, it resets, as you can see by turning this off. But this one has power, and then when it throws up all the sand, which you'll do soon, right there, this block gets powered, but because of the delay on these right here, this block doesn't get powered. But the second time, as you just saw, now this block powers this redstone, and next time it will be ready to power this block. And this way it counts. The outputs are then on this side, because this block is powered, and putting redstone next to it will power that redstone. In the beginning, I think originally the intention with this was to provide a certain amount of count, and then when it reached the end you would have an output, but you can use it this way too. And I will have a link in the description to where I found this, to the inventor of this clock here. Then I took these outputs, and well, this was a lot more compact in his version, but I need the extra space between each counting bit, I guess you could call it. No rain, thank you. Let's just get some lights, even though, yeah. So when this one turns on, it turns when an output turns on, the way this works is, by the way, if you have received 3 inputs, if it has counted 3 inputs, 3 outputs are turned on, and 4 outputs are turned on, and 4, and so on. When I am sending this to my display over here, I want it to be when 0 has been on, go into this. When 1 has been on, go into this, not into this. So I need to turn an amount of outputs into a certain wire that is associated with that amount. So the way I do this is by powering this down here, and then when this one powers on, it resets this one over here. Then when this one powers on, it resets this one, turning this one on again, but it also goes out and resets this wire here, resets all the way down here and resets that one. And then when you get all the way up here, it goes out here, well, first of all it resets up here, which isn't really necessary as far as I know. I'm thinking about it now, but it does that because, well, that's just how I did it, and let's just say I wasn't fully awake designing this. So yeah, and as you can see, it resets the one to the left of it, and then through this bus, all the ones to the left of those, all the way down. All the time I'm having some repeaters working as diodes, if you know electronics. If you don't, a diode basically allows electricity to flow through one way, but doesn't allow it to flow the other way. So these keep this torch from powering the output here, because that would be bad, because when this is on, the output is off, and we don't want that to happen. So a diode there, and we also have these here to avoid this going all the way up here and just resetting all of the outputs, getting no output at all. And we also have some here to prohibit a resetting of the signal to turn on the output. So instead of having a redstone here, we have a repeater. And I guess that's it for the decoder, actually. And then it's just connected to this. The 7 segment itself is just comprised of 7 segments, three in length. All of them are 3 in length. And the way I powered these vertical ones, I figured it out myself. I don't know if it's the common way to do it, but I think it's pretty neat. So I do like this. First I power the bottom piston. Yeah, let's just put a block here. The bottom piston with a torch, and then I power the middle piston here with a block, because this torch powers the block, and when a block next to a piston is powered, it powers the piston. And then I put redstone on top of that block, and that will then act as a block that is powered next to the top piston. And this makes me able to control 3 vertical pistons simultaneously. They will, because the way they work, they will need inverting before you, if you want to hook up that like this, where turning it on means actually turning it on. You will just need to invert it, which I've done here. So while this stair might look broken, it isn't. First it's inverted and then goes into here, either turning this on or off. And yeah, then just pulling these out into these 7 lanes, allowing for easy interfacing like this. So when so the way this works is, let's say I want to write 0. I've got to turn all of the segments in the edge on. So this one happens to be the one in the middle. So I just place a torch here, 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 and here, and here. and that allows for a really compact way of interfacing with the 7 segment. So thank you for watching, and be sure to leave a comment if you want a tutorial for the individual parts and a tutorial for putting it all together. And thank you. So thank you for watching, and bye.